Welcome to the lesson of Advanced Legal English, Advanced Legal Vocabulary. And today we will delve into an exciting topic under the name Law of Contract, Contract Law. So actually, I will give you some information about all of this. You will learn new advanced legal vocabulary lesson, expressions, collocations, phrasal verbs, and we will do some kind of tasks and exercises with the reading passages as well. So let's get started. So, contract law. And we do have here three questions regarding law of contract. But before that, we need to read actually regarding the breaching of contract article and the rule as well. There is a breach of contract. That's the definition. When a party to a contract fails to perform his obligations under the contract. Examples of such breach are the failure to supply goods or perform a service as agreed on the contract. There are varying degrees of breach depending on the terms of the contract and the importance of the terms to the core of the contract. A breach of contract doesn't automatically serve to discharge the contract. Each situation depends on the nature of the breach, but a breach of contract does give the innocent party a number of options to terminate the contract. The breaches that give rise to such options are express or implied repudiation, where one party can repudiate the contract as a result of the party in breach failing to perform some terms of the contract. Repudiation before performance is due is known as anticipatory breach, where the contract is repudiated before performance is due. Fundamental breach is where the party in breach has committed a serious breach of a fundamental term or totally fails to perform the contract. The effect of a repudiatory breach is not always the ending of the contractual relation. The innocent party does have a couple of choices, such as he may treat the contract as discharged by frustration and bring actions for damages or breach, or he may elect to treat the contract as valid, complete his side of the bargain, and then sue for damages from the other party. Let's go let's go back actually to our questions with the answers. The first question is, what two examples of a breach are given on the contract? Failure to supply goods, failure to perform a service. Second, what's the difference between a fundamental and anticipatory breach? Fundamental breach. That's serious breach of a fundamental term or total failure to perform. Anticipatory breach. That's contract repudiated before performance is due. Repudiation can be expressed or implied. Next, what two choices for the innocent party are given in the extract? That's bringing an action for damages for breach, completing contract, then suing for damages. Now, let's go forward to our exercise. Here we need to actually fill the gaps with the appropriate expressions regarding advanced legal vocabulary. First, if A has a contract to sell a house to B and A subsequently sell the same house to C, then this is an implied repudiation of A's obligation to B. Implied repudiation. Next, second, if A contracts to sell a house to B and A subsequently contracts to sell the same house to C and communicates to B that he will not convey the house to B as per the agreement, then A has repudiated the agreement with B. Third, If A hires B to start work on 1st June and A repudiates the contract on 11th May, B is permitted legally to sue on 23rd May, even before the due date of performance of 3rd June, as he can sue because of anticipatory breach. So anticipatory breach is our expressions. Next, force. If a breach a term of a contract that is so important that it goes to the root of the contract, then the injured party may terminate the contract and sue for damages for fundamental breach. Fundamental breach. Fifth, if a charters a ship to load a cargo for pay and the ship is unfit to sail before the cargo is loaded, so the charter party cannot be performed, the contract is discharged by frustration. Next is my actually favorite section, language work, vocabulary work. So we need to actually look for the phrases and expressions from our extract of the reading passage regarding breach of contract that we need to match with these words. So first is result in, serve to, next and, terminate, search, choose, elect. So we need actually to use advanced legal vocabulary. If you are a lawyer or paralegal or any other position you are holding on, you are obliged to know all these advanced legal words and expressions. Force injured, innocent. Fifth, fulfill, perform. Six, a law or cause, give rise to. Seven, consider, treat. Eight, basic, fundamental. Nine, still legal, valid. 10, after this, subsequently. 11, self-convey. 12, employs, hires. Next, our task and exercise is we need to complete our table with the verb and noun. Verb we have already have, but noun we need to construct. I've already highlighted for you. Verb and noun divided. Perform, performance, supply, supply, so it's remain the same. Discharge also remain the same. Terminate, termination. Repudiate, repudiation. Treat, treatment. Fail, failure. Imply, implication. Next and the last our lesson exercise is we need to complete our statements with the appropriate words for advanced legal. We went ahead because of the implication that the offer might be withdrawn. Second, his failure to win support from his colleagues resulted in the company dropping the case. Third, the treatment of all information must be completely confidential. Fourth, the delay in the supply of oil caused serious problems. Fifth, the other party was making outrageous demands and the termination of negotiation was the only alternative. Dear students, teachers, and lawyers, that lesson is belong to you. If you would like to get more such kind of lessons, kindly ask you subscribe my YouTube channel for free and valuable lessons. Also, I advise you to join my Telegram channel for free, easy downloading materials. Thanks for watching.